Well, hi there guys and welcome to another video. So today guys, the video concerns itself with a trip to Las Vegas, which many of my regular viewers won't find surprising at all. Though I note as I'm recording it now on the last day of the trip, I don't think I've really taken much footage. So I guess this video will concern itself mostly with narration and commentary. So without further ado guys, let's get into it. Fleet services. Halfway between everywhere and anywhere else, mostly. Are you shitting me? TikTok compilations on the in-flight entertainment? Yes, I'm serious. Ridiculous. You join me and my father. Hello, father.
Hello, son.
At the MGM Grand, we have just come into a floor of machines that are out of service. It is 2 days after the big hack at MGM, and while lots of the slots were running yesterday, they all seem to be offline again today. So obviously something going on there. We've just come from New York, and all the slots were off there as well, apart from one or two that seem to be on. And one thing of note, of course, is the terrible burn-in that these screens seem to have, presumably from running the same game for a very, very long time. How are you enjoying the Starbucks?
I'm enjoying my Starbucks very much.
It's a slight queue for the Starbucks. Well, what are you going to do when you've got slots to play? Walmart! As you may be aware, this trip to Las Vegas, I went to Walmart.
You did go to Walmart? I sent you to Walmart.
You did, to get you some things.
I gave you a list.
3 categories of item, I believe.
Yes, you did.
The first category was tortillas.
Low-carb tortillas, yes.
The second category was crystal meth.
Crystal Light, yes.
And other brands. And the third category was coffee.
Coffee, yes.
Yes. Today we will be looking at the coffee.
Yes.
Okay, good. So without further ado, let's do that then. Would you like to reach for the first coffee?
Yes, absolutely.
That appears magically from the side.
So this one is a Dunkin' brand.
America runs on Dunkin'.
Falling for Maple is the name. They have those funky names. I guess it is waffle syrup. Well, waffle and syrup. It smells very.
It's very purple. Dunkin' is a donut brand predominantly, isn't it?
They do make coffee though. It's a big thing in the States.
Coffee and donuts.
Yeah, absolutely. Next up we have a Starbucks salted caramel mocha.
Ooh, mocha.
So that's like coffee with chocolatey and rich caramel nuts.
It's not very Starbucks colours, is it?
No, I think it's limited edition.
Limited edition.
It does say yes.
Oh, right. It's very tightly packed too.
It is. It's dense. It's had all the air sucked out of it.
That's good.
Yes. Another Starbucks maple pecan.
This isn't Starbucks colours. This is not limited.
This is not limited.
This is an unlimited edition.
This is a permanent fixture.
I hope it's ethically sourced.
99% of their coffee is.
Yes, leaving only 1%. Only millions of cups of coffee a day. Good. It's also very tightly packed.
Yes, it is. It's this one's dense.
Proper dense.
Yeah, proper dense.
Next.
Next we have our Great Value.
Great Value. That's a Walmart-owned brand.
I do believe that is Walmart's own brand. Yes.
Some of the crystal meth we got was Great Value too.
This is caramel pecan. So yeah, sweet and nutty.
Oh, nutty.
Nutty.
Okay, right. Caramel pecan. What makes it Great Value?
It's cheaper.
It's cheap, but it's not as densely packed, is it?
No, it's not. It has not had all the air sucked.
Well, let's hope it's Great Value.
Let's hope. We will find out.
And this is the last one, isn't it?
Yes, also Great Value. Creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
Yeah.
It's a slightly different colour than the other one.
The other one is nutty, and so it has
a nut colour, yes.
Color. This one is caramel-y.
And so there's a caramel colour.
Yeah.
I thought there was pictures of kangaroos on there for a minute, but it's not. It's some kind of something. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think we should make a cup of coffee.
Let's open it and see firstly how the coffee smells.
Yes.
Oh, that's
this is
a
removable.
novel item.
That's interesting. These are usually pinned. You see that there's a glue line.
Great value.
Oh, great value. It's already so great the value. Okay, hold on. I have a dog in my lap.
Hello, that dog.
That dog.
She hears a package being played with. Hi, Stella.
Hi, Stella.
Do you drink coffee? You don't, do you?
Ooh,
You
it
don't
does
drink
smell
coffee.
nice. It does smell quite nice.
Oh, excellent. Well, at the moment YouTube doesn't support smells, so you'll simply have to take my wife's word for it.
Would you like to smell it?
Can't take my word for it because I detest coffee and so I do not like the smell at all. Well, let's go and make coffee.
Let's.
Should we use the miracle of technology to simply cause the coffee to appear in your hand?
Let's go.
Here we go. Oh, that was very clever.
Oh, yes.
So now you do have a cup of coffee in your hand. Is this some kind of fancy lad coffee made with a fancy lad machine?
So this is a cappuccino made in my DeLonghi cappuccino.
Ah, it's very DeLonghi.
Yes.
So you've used the
Creme brulee.
creme brulee as your
It's
base.
great value. Yeah.
And what milk did you use?
Cravendale semi-skim.
Cravendale. Very good. Ala. Like Carla Dar.
Yes.
Well, are you going to sample it
I
and
am
give
going
your
to
initial feedback?
Yes, I will do that now.
So, a great value creme brulee with Harladar going in.
Durian. It's good coffee. It doesn't have very sweet notes. Let me have another. I just made it too hot.
It's all about the notes, you see. Now you might think music, and I certainly do, but then I don't drink coffee, and I don't really listen to music a great deal either. Though I did in the 90s, and so my taste in music hasn't really changed much since the 90s and early 2000s. Anyway, oh hi mate, you've had your second sip.
Yes, I have. Yes. It's very good coffee. I actually really like it, but it's not especially flavored.
Ah, I see, you're not getting much flavour, so the greatness in the great value
It's not the flavor.
is not the flavour. I see.
But I mean, it's good coffee. I will not disenjoy drinking it.
If I had to ask you to provide a rating for the coffee, first of all, what scale would you use?
Oh, that's difficult. I would say a 0 to toffee nut.
Okay, and on the scale of 0 to toffee nut, how does this coffee rate?
Probably a... Ooh. Definitely on par with a Wittard's vanilla.
Wittard. Well, that's very good. I'm very pleased about that.
Yeah.
Well, all in all, a very successful trip to Walmart. A lot of items recovered, and a lot of coffee. How long will those packs of coffee, because of course you've got 2 of the Dunkin', 1 each of the Starbucks, and 2 each of the Great Value. How long will that coffee last you?
That will last me probably, what do I go through? Maybe 2 of those packs a month.
Right.
So, yeah.
Very good. And of course, if you're entertaining guests, you can offer them some exciting coffees.
Exciting coffees, yes.
Well, that was Walmart. I am currently at an Amazon locker at the Mandalay Bay. It is... Sorry, I have my wife on Google Meet here. Wife, what is the time at this time? 11 a.m. What's the time where I am? 3 a.m. Okay, it's 3 a.m. Here in Las Vegas. I placed an order about an hour ago for an HDMI cable that I need. So I'll be back at 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. to pick that up, hopefully. So that's how things are right now. Thank you. And thank you, wife. Thank you very much for speaking to me on a call while I walk down to that Amazon locker.
Oh, right, yeah, you had to go pick up a HDMI cable.
I did, yes. It was like 4 in the morning. I walked down there first just to have a look at it before I came back to get the item.
Yeah, you want to get away with the lamb.
And you were on the blower.
I was on the blower.
So of course it was 8 hours later for you than it was for me, so it wasn't 4 in the morning. You were working, I guess.
I guess so.
I guess so. I have had confirmation from Amazon very early that my item is indeed at the locker, and thus I will forthwith travel thereto to retrieve the item in question. Well, here I am back at the Amazon locker they call Recover. Weirdly, I've never used an Amazon locker, despite the fact I've been shopping with Amazon for a very long time, but I have my barcode, so let's see what happens. Scan the barcode. Somewhere around here. Code accepted. Please step back. Your locker is opening. Oh, my locker has opened. There is a package therein. How exciting. My package. Sweet. Sweet, sweet bishops. Well, there's my HDMI cable. A 15-footer, as you would say. Nice, job done. Good Amazon experience. Well done, everyone. Well done. And there you have it, a 100% successful Bishop. Laptop with HDMI cable plugged in, running over to the television, output, win. The one thing I will note, it's a Samsung hospitality television, and so presumably the proprietor of the hotel gets some degree of customization. What I found quite odd is that the remote has no source selection button. When the television comes on, it just goes to the normal cable attached, usual hotel selection. There's one button on the television which by default just seems to power off and power on no matter what you do with it. However, and thank you Reddit for the answer to this, the customization here, if you pull the Ethernet cable out of the television, the bottom button can then be held to bring up a menu. Doesn't work if the Ethernet's plugged in. Very odd. The menu has a source selection. Source selection allows me to select the HDMI. Otherwise, yes, you can't get to the HDMIs. 3 ports on the back, inaccessible while the Ethernet's plugged in. Anyway, yes, thank you Reddit for that. So, I can now enjoy Shaban Ho, which is excellent, and I will now go and do that. What do you think about sunrises?
Sunrise?
How may I direct the call?
I have seen very few sunrises, to be honest. Very few.
I see. You're not usually awake in time, or what?
No, I'm generally quite a late sleeper. I haven't been the last many years.
No.
But I don't see the sunrise.
Maybe you're just looking in the wrong direction. Sunrise is in the north and sets in the south, or whatever it is. Probably not that. But yes, we don't. The sun arrives from that direction in this flat in the mornings,
okay,
and comes in over that way, and then in the evenings it's that way. And I know this because my workroom becomes unbearably bright at around 5 o'clock in the evening at this time of year.
See that? Yeah. I don't have an opinion. Some people like evening sun more than morning sun now. So.
I should probably set the context for you.
Why?
One of the things I recorded while in Las Vegas, which is currently playing behind us, is a time-lapse of a sunrise. And so I thought it would be worth us talking about sunrises, but I probably should have mentioned that to you before I started the recording.
Oh, you tried to spring it on me.
Yes, well I previewed it and determined that it's footage that I could show, because of course I didn't record much actual footage while I was there.
No, I guess it was an odd trip, wasn't it?
This is the sunrise, that's the MGM, maybe. I can't even remember the clip now. It might be over the MGM, oh maybe it was over Harry Reid. I really should have thought about this before we start recording. Well, there's something going on in the background.
Something sunrise related.
Something sunrise, something brilliant. professional quality YouTubing right there.
Yes. I didn't know Jacob's Ladder was an actual thing.
Jacob's Ladder? Mm-hmm. But the two things that the thing goes up and...
I don't know, I thought it was a stairs.
Oh, I thought it was an electrical phenomenon. No? Okay, I don't know. Okay, Google, what is Jacob's Ladder?
According to Wikipedia, Jacob's Ladder is a ladder leading to heaven that was featured in a dream biblical patriarch Jacob had during his flight from his brother Esau in the book of Genesis.
Thank you.
Third
You're
option.
very welcome, Andrew.
I have no idea. Well, maybe in the comments section, if you've heard of Jacob's Ladder, you could say what your first go-to is about that. Definitely neither Wikipedia nor you nor me seems to be the answer, but yeah, how weird.
Really weird.
Another time lapse that I did, which I guess is probably playing behind us now that you haven't seen either, but I've only very briefly looked at, was a night time of Harry Reid International Airport, formerly known as McCallum. And I can't really remember whether there are any planes taking off and landing in the time lapse, but possibly, because planes can fly at night these days.
They can these days.
Yes. Do you enjoy an airport view?
I do like an airport view. Most people prefer to see the strip, but I feel like I've already seen the strip from the best possible vantage point, which was the 70th floor, 72nd? Something. Floor of Cosmopolitan.
Ah yes, the New Year's fireworks. Also available on this channel.
Yes. I've been looking at the live of them.
Yes.
That was great.
I enjoyed the room I was in this time. It was like less than $500 for 9 nights, and it was exceptionally good, though I did tip the check-in person at the gold desk quite reasonably. But I did also get $350 in complimentary food and beverage, so that was good. But yes, no, it had a nice bit of cornerage. I guess I'll do a room tour video at some point in the future on this channel of that room, because I did record one.
Excellent.
Yeah, and that's that. So yes, Harry Reid, nighttime, planes, maybe not very visible at all because it's dark, and so it's just a bunch of lights. Notably, of course, if you are flying into a city at night, do you know what the best way to identify the airport usually is at night?
No.
It would be the darkest part of the city.
Alright.
Because, of course, the normal part of the city will have lots of buildings, lots of illumination. The airport, specifically, will try to only have indicative lights that are useful for landing aircraft, which, where possible, are mostly directional. So yes, looking for an airport as you fly your plane in blind at night, look for the bit with no lights.
Oh yes.
Useful information for all you aspiring, all the flight crew have left the plane and you need to land it people out there. That's usually done in movies.
Yes it is.
Good, but don't be a nervous flyer. Probably won't happen to you. Well guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you found it interesting and informative. And guys, as always, please do feel free to comment below. Especially comment if you've been affected on holiday by a hack of MGM Resorts or any other mishap. Anyway guys, that's all we've got time for now. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in this video. And until then guys, for now, from me, well, it's goodbye. think about Big D?
Big D's a dick.
Big D is a dick.